All right, we're here with 2013 signee Leo Savetti again. He's here for the Northern Illinois game. We want to get to know Leo. We've talked a lot about basketball. We're going to talk a little bit more about basketball too, but want to get to know another side of him. Leo, can you just tell us a little bit about your family? We know your sister plays for Florida. Your dad helps you train and everything. Can you just talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, my dad's been a great support system. He's been working my sister and I out since we were about 6 years old. And my dad, he's the Associate Vice President of Notre Dame, and he's worked at Notre Dame for over 12 years, so he's been very successful. His hard work's paid off. And I'd like to talk about my sister, how I'm very proud of her. She's having a great year leading the SEC in three-point percentage, and I couldn't be any more proud. And she's going to go into med school after she graduates. So she's been a great student on and off the court.
How tough, just with the injury and everything, you haven't been able to play this year. How tough has it been watching the team from the sidelines? But talk about what you've learned, I guess, just watching from the sidelines.
That's a great question. It's extremely tough. What it does, it just motivates me, and that's how I use it, to just keep working hard and fighting. And I know my time's going to come in about a month away until I start playing the All-Star games and I head to Italy. So I'm just working towards that right now. And you know, before I could start playing again, I would watch the game and see what I would notice when I didn't play, or when I used to play, and what I could find out in the X's and O's, and just study the game more and become a better student of the game. And that's what I used before I started, and I got hurt. That's how I looked at the game, just to use it as a motivation.
Do you have any NBA stars or any specific players that you model your game after?
Well, I like to watch the NBA, and me and my dad will sit down and we'll just try to look at what moves I can use, what I can add to my game, and how. I love watching LeBron play, Kobe. I try to pick up tips from them all the time, and just all the great players in the NBA as a whole. So.
We know you're probably going to register for classes this summer and get here early. Is there anything that you want to major in, or something that you're thinking about going into here at Western?
I want to do something with sports communications and writing, kind of like what Brian does. I want to follow the more sports teams and write about it, because I like to write, and I want to use that in my personality as talking in front of people, something along those lines, sports communications or business, and then hopefully go into coaching after I'm done playing my basketball career overseas or wherever.
All right, we're gonna lighten it up a little bit more and talk about some of the guys on the team. What are some of your buddies on the team? You've been on a few visits here and there. Can you just talk about some of the guys that you've bonded with the closest on the team?
See, that's a good question, because it goes back and forth. One weekend it's the upperclassmen, it's Shane, it's Austin, it's Hutch, it's Brendan, and the next weekend it's hanging out with the freshmen. They're all great guys, and we've bonded since I've been here last year. And they've known I've been on so many visits here, like it's home for me. And they're great guys, and I look forward to being able here with them next year, and just all of them as a whole. I just love being around them.
Who is one guy that you think you could take one-on-one on the team?
Oh, you called me out of that one. I can't wait to play against Austin Ritchie. I told Tanner Eubank, who's sitting here with me tonight, that I can't wait to dunk on him. I'm going to try to dunk on him. So Austin, when you hear about this, you're going to be ready.
Another question I just kind of snuck in here, I don't think I told you about it, but what are some of your favorite spots around Kalamazoo, like places to get food, or have you been to the Den or any of these other places around campus yet?
Qdoba. Every time I'm here, I get Qdoba. On our official visit, and when Tucker came here for the breakfast with the Broncos, I literally wanted to get Qdoba every time. And he's a big chicken guy because he's from Seattle, but I'm obsessed with Mexican food, and every time I'm here, I have to get Qdoba because we don't have a Qdoba where I live.
A couple more questions. Have you had any recent conversations with the coaching staff since we last talked, and what were those like?
Yeah, I was talking to Coach School about my workout schedule each week and what I've been doing and how sore I was, and I was talking to him about the weight program I was doing, but just trying to stay in a great communication basis.
Thanks, Leo.
No problem.